I will be naming people for you who are sponsoring these people to make sure they keep killing Nigerians. They move in drones to different regions without anything. One of the reasons why many people, many of us splitted our vote. Some went for Peter Obi, some went for Atiku in general, some went for Tinubu in 2027, in 2023 election, because we want power to come back to South. Because if you see the atrocity these Fulani people have done during Buhari government by killing for enjoyment, by killing for pleasure, we felt that by the time a Southern president become a president, this Fulani will reduce in kill. But we never knew. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are watching me from all over the world. This is the Waymaker TV. If this is your first time of watching, please kindly subscribe, on your notifications, like, and drop your comment and see what we are doing. Let's talk about this El-Rufai son who said that if the Southern Kaduna keep killing the Christians, they will never stop. The Fulani will never stop killing the people. As you watch this video, as I take you, I will be disclosing it to you so that you don't look as if we are defaming El-Rufai son. El-Rufai son said that if the Southern, how many of you know that at least since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came in now, there is a peace in Southern Kaduna. Southern Kaduna now have been enjoying peace that they were deprived when El-Rufai was the governor of Kaduna State. Now the question is that El-Rufai son have came out now and said the Southern Kaduna, if they keep killing the Fulani, that if they keep killing, they will not have a choice, that the Fulani will keep killing. That's to tell you that this killing, that the Fulani herdsmen are killing all over the country, people are responsible to it. They have a leader who are sponsoring it. But I will be measuring names for you on this video. Kindly give me your time. I will be naming people for you who are sponsoring these people to make sure they keep killing Nigerians. They move in drones to different regions without anything. One of the reasons why many people, many of us splitted our vote. Some went for Peter Obi, some went for Atiku in general, some went for Tinubu in 2027, in 2023 election, because we want power to come back to South. Because if you see the atrocity these Fulani people have done during Buhari government by killing for enjoyment, by killing for pleasure, we felt that by the time a Southern president become a president, this Fulani will reduce in kill. But we never knew that it is not going to work. Let me tell you that up to this very moment now, you can hear it in news, you can hear it everywhere, the way these Fulani men are moving around from different regions, killing Nigerians. As I speak to you, in Ondo State, they kill over 20 people in Ondo State yesterday. In Benue State, day before yesterday, they kill almost 19. They keep killing people, causing problem in Nigeria. Now, this is where the problem. El-Rufai, you can see this, the screenshot on your screen as you are watching. Please subscribe to this channel. El-Rufai sons, we will not stop if the Southern Kaduna refuse to stop killing. The Fulani people will not stop killing. Now, before I go into this issue properly, if we were to be an Igbo man that make this statement El-Rufai made, the Igbo man will have been under the custody of DSS. They will have been interrogating him by now. But now, El-Rufai sons is Fulani. They are the owner of Nigeria. Nigeria belongs to them. As I speak to you now, no any security agency that have the audacity to invite him. Don't forget the reason why the Senate under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu refused to screen El-Rufai was because of, they said that he had cases of whether sponsoring of terrorism during his time as a governor, and that was the reason he did not pass through as a commissioner, as a minister under Tinubu government. But let that be bygone. We know the antecedent of El-Rufai, what happened the 8 years of El-Rufai, how Christians will be killed in Southern Kaduna. And up to today, we are saying that it cannot be swept under the carpet. Look at the magnitude of war that is coming out from El-Rufai sons. And up to today, as I speak to you, the DSS, the security agents, they have not called this guy to caution. This is why Nnamdi Kanu is agitating for separation Biafra from Nigeria. Because you cannot tell us that the right the Fulani man have, Igbo man does not have that right. If you look at this country, it is Igbo man that fought for the freedom of Nigeria. But reverse is now the case by pushing them one side and said they don't have audacity, the country is not good. You feel that they don't even want to belong to this country, because a lot of leaders are now coming out that this Joining people together was just a fraud. Nigeria is fraud. Because who is Nigeria? If you are a big ass, you say I'm in Nigeria. What make you in Nigeria? If you are a Yoruba man, you are watching me. If you are being called Oduduwa, you know that Oduduwa, you know what Oduduwa means in your language. You should be able to proud that I am an Oduduwa. That is who you are. If you are an Igbo and somebody call you Biafra, you should be able to be proud that I am a Biafra. You know the meaning of Biafra in Igbo land. If you are from North, from Hausa, and somebody call you Arewa, you should be able to know the meaning of Arewa, that you are Arewa. Now somebody is calling you in Nigeria. What is the meaning of Nigeria? Nobody is Nigeria in this country. It's a fraud. And that is why many leaders, people like the former president Goodluck Jonathan, is coming out to say Nigeria is a fraud. And people like the Ekweremadu, they are coming out, they are admitting it. This country is a fraud. Forget about these politicians who are busy because of what they post, because of the money they will collect. Everybody knows the truth, that Nigeria was a fraud from right or upside. That's why I said it before the general election in 2023. I said, whether Peter Obi win, whether Atiku win, or the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that win now, they cannot do anything different because the country is built, the country foundation is faulty. You are building on faulty foundation and they cannot. I prescribe 2 things that any president can do that will change the situation of this country. One is to restructure the country. The moment you restructure this country, Nigerian name will not be more core. Everybody will focus on their region, trying to develop their region. Like the way the US is, the US, Florida, they are on their own. They develop their place. They have the security. Texas was with Mexico before they parted to US, and they have an agreement with US. Anytime we want to go as a country, we will go, and US will release them. So what is the meaning of all this? That you must join everybody together to be one. The marriage cannot hold. It's not like you see husband and wife who keep fighting. They threaten themselves. I want to fire you. This one says I want to fire you, and you are forcing them to be. At the end of the day, when one loses his life, another will continue. The best thing is to separate. Let everybody go on their own separate way. And that's why we are saying that any president that wants to achieve anything in this country called Nigeria, you either restructure this country or you divide this country. Let everybody go on their own and start building on their foundation, because the foundation is faulty. Let me not deviate what we are discussing. Everybody need to be called to questions. Nobody is above the law. The Fulanis are not above the law. These are exactly the same thing Gumi did under Buhari government, where Gumi was a mouthpiece to Boko Haram. Gumi was a mouthpiece to Fulani bandits that were kidnapping them. He was saying all sorts of things, but he was never interrogated. He was never questioned. And we are saying that Igbo men are not even saying half of what this Gumi, this Aerofire, these northern people are saying. Before you know, Jack Robinson, they will come and pick them, they take them to Abuja for questioning. What is the meaning of this? And you are saying Nnamdi Kanu does not have right to fight, to liberate his people? It's lie. Yes, it's lie. Don't you see that since Samuel Kwan has been stopped to communicate with Biafrans from Finland, the way the Fulani now have audacity, they enter Igbo, they rape their women, they kidnap their women, it wasn't like that. What was happening in the Southeast before Samuel Kwan was being stopped was because of sit at home. And what brought sit at home? What brought sit at home was the released Nnamdi Kanu. That was what brought sit at home. Now that they have succeeded, the federal government has succeeded holding Samuel Kwan not to speak, not to control the Southeast. Look at the way the Fulani men have invaded the Southeast forest. So who is deceiving who? So what we are saying that any right that Fulani man have, Yoruba man have the same right, Igbo man have the same right, Efik have the same right, Ibibio man have the same right. That's why we are one Nigeria. And that's why a lot of leaders now, they are now opening, divide this country, let everybody go their own. This is your first time of subscribing to this channel. Please, if this is your first time of watching our video, subscribe to this channel. On your notifications, drop your comment. We can no longer keep quiet anymore. It's choking us. It's choking us. Our fathers, this is the way they live their life, they order. If we keep mouth shut, we also leave this thing to our children, and it's not good. We should speak. Whether you speak, you will die. Whether you did not speak, you will die. One thing that is sure for everybody, this world is like a marketplace. Everybody come into the world. When you finish what you are buying, you go back home. Nobody sleep in the market, and nobody has come into the world to come and sleep. Nobody. That's why we are advising President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, do the needful, restructure this country for the sake of your people. If you fail to restructure this country, whether these 8 years we are fighting for, 8 years will come and go. You will go back to be an ordinary man. Where is Buhari today? Do the needful. Give what your people need. Yoruba people have what they take to live a better life than this. Restructure this country. Let everybody go. Let these Efulefu, these Fulani people that believe that by killing Nigeria is what makes them to be superior. Let them go their own. If they go their own, the Oduduwa on their own, the Biafras on their own, the Fulani on their own, they cannot come into the territory of Oduduwa to come and kill and go scot-free. It will not happen. They cannot go into Biafra regions and kill people and go scot-free. It cannot happen. That's why we are pleading to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Forget your second tenure. Do the needful. These 4 years that is in your heart, restructure this country. Anything can happen to a man. Nobody. If they tell Edwin Clark that Edwin Clark will not be alive now, Edwin Clark will have fought with the person. If they tell somebody like Paayo Adebanjos who died a few weeks ago or a month ago, he will not believe it. What of Dr. Okupe? People are going on a daily basis. We only know at this minute we are talking. The next 5 minutes, nobody knows anything can happen. Why don't you fight a way of liberating your people from this slavery? The Fulani, the British has handed over us to Fulani, that our life is in the hand of Fulani. And we are saying no, it is not possible. Fulanis are not the ones to dictate what will happen in Nigeria. Please subscribe to this channel if this is your first time. We're looking to come your way again next time. Thank you for watching.
Let Nigeria not think that by suppressing the Igbo, that they are going forward. Foul. So long as Nigeria suppresses the Igbo, Nigeria will go nowhere. Because ndị Igbo na-atụ iluru na-asị, onye ji mmadụ n'ala, ji onwe ya n'ala. Ụlọ mmanụ. Olu mere Igbo ofu.
I don't tell una say every day by day, Nnamdi Kanu will keep vindicated. See, Abaribe now, Senator Abaribe now, don't throw support to Nnamdi Kanu. Kudos to him, because right from time, Abaribe is one of the senators, is one of the Igbo leaders that has always stood by Nnamdi Kanu. We have not forgotten during Buhari government, he stand as surety. Even severally when they arrested Nnamdi Kanu, when they kidnapped him, he was one of the leaders in the South that said, I am also still ready to stand as surety for him anytime, any day. Look, please, you have heard what Senator Abaribe have said about Nigeria government. That never, they cannot take it anymore. The way the Igbos have been marginalized in this country, that is is no longer acceptable by the Igbos. But join with me, follow me. I am going to give you 5 people that is behind Nnamdi Kanu. 5 people that is behind him not to be released as I speak to you. The last person will shock you. You might never hear it from this angle. But be patient with me in this video. It's not going to long, but you will see it. People who are actually behind this holding Nnamdi Kanu for him not to be released. Yes, of course. All day for thief, one day for the owner. The truth of the matter about Nnamdi Kanu, whether Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for the people or Nnamdi Kanu is doing it wrong, the truth is finally coming out on a daily basis. You can hear Jonathan in my last previous video, where Jonathan also admitted that this country called One Nigeria is not One Nigeria, because he questioned it that what is the meaning of Nigeria? If anybody can tell me what is the meaning of Nigeria, then I will give up that we should continue on this marriage even when the marriage is not working. You bring a Hausa, Fulani, you bring Igbo, you bring Yoruba, you jump them together, you are calling them Nigeria. What is this meaning of this Nigeria? In Yoruba, what is the meaning? In Igbo, what is the meaning? In Hausa, what is the meaning of Nigeria? The answer is no. That means nobody is Nigeria. The British only bring us together and give us this English name in order for them to enslave us. They brought us together, different ethnic groups, and they make sure they give us English name so that no one can claim ownership of Nigeria. But I will tell you in this video today the reason why you see Fulani dominating everyone, the Yorubas, the Igbos, the Efik, the rest of ethnic group in Nigeria, is because the British, they hand over the power, the authority of this country to Fulani, because the British were able to do anything with it. Let me tell you, when the British came into Nigeria, the first place they went to, it was in Calabar. They resided in Calabar. From Calabar, they started spreading to southeast, moving. But with this behavior, they felt that this is Africa, we can do whatever they like. They started molesting the East women, they do whatever. And the people said, we have a culture. You cannot just come from a strange land and you will be doing whatever they like. See, these characters of Igbos do not just start today. It has stopped for a long period of time. A lot of people are saying that Igbo are too proud, Igbo are doing this thing. When you know who you are, you will not allow anybody to take you for granted. That you does not have money, you will allow anybody to come and talk to you anyhow. Of course, the Igbos looked into the British eye of them and told them that we don't allow this. You people should stop this staining our culture. You people should stop abusing our culture. And that is how the Igbos push this British out of southeast and they move over to the north, whereby they have the freedom. What they were doing in the southeast that they could not do, they now begin to do it. They molest their women, they do whatever they do. Of course, you know the northerners, they don't have value on their gender, on their female gender. They do anything they like. And of course, these people, we look at the way they give us room, we do what compared to that is how they now hand over Nigeria to these people. They say that if these people can allow us, we can use these people to milk Nigeria. We can use these people to be feeding Nigeria, to be feeding from them. And that's how they hand over to the Fulani. These are the audacity you are seeing Fulani. They are moving everywhere. They are telling you that they hold Nigeria because the British are handed over Nigeria today. It's as a result of this killing you are seeing them. They kill in the east, they kill in the south, they kill in the west, they kill everywhere, every region in Nigeria. They take it as fun. What am I saying? Now let's go back to people. Number one person that is holding, that is making Nnamdi Kanu to still be in prison are the southeast, our southeast leaders. I know they fear anybody face they talk. The southeast leader now don't take it upon themselves because they know the moment Nnamdi Kanu come out today, whatever Nnamdi Kanu say is final, and nothing anybody can do it. See, the love people now have for Nnamdi Kanu is massive. It's beyond the southeast people, the middle belt, the rest of them. Everybody now see now that what Nnamdi Kanu has been crying for since about this Fulani men is now true. As I speak to you, the Yorubas are Nnamdi Kanu is also gaining momentum in Yoruba because people are now seeing that this Fulani, they are the enemy of Nigeria. Igbos and Yorubas are not enemy of each other. The enemy of this country are the Fulanis, who believe that they can go into somebody's land and claim it by force and nothing will happen about it. They are the real enemy. The Igbos who left their region, they come into Yoruba, they came and invest, they rent a house, they rent a shop, they do business, and they are developing the community. Most of these Fulani that are committing this evil, they don't rent house, they don't have a shop, they don't have what they are doing. All they do is that they do this their wickedness, they do this their abomination evil, and they flee. We don't even know anywhere to train. Now the question is now, what the southeast people now, did they think that Nnamdi Kanu staying under the custody of DSS, being in prison is the best for them so that they will keep deceiving their followers? If they will have done the right thing, the followers will not deviate from their leadership to Nnamdi Kanu. Imagine you hear that Fulani people kill people in the state. The sitting governor of that state will not do anything about it. We've not heard any one single Fulani behold, question, interrogate. The answer is no. The answer is no. Number two people that is holding Nnamdi Kanu, that are holding Nnamdi Kanu for him not to release, are the British. The British knew that the moment Nnamdi Kanu released today, that the food, the way they are making this country will come to an end. And that's why they do everything difficult. They make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is being held. They know that for Nigerian government, by coming to UK, DC to hold Nnamdi Kanu, is going to be a big problem to them. They orchestrated that thing to happen in one of the African countries, in Kenya, when they went to kidnap him. Don't forget that Nnamdi Kanu is a citizen of UK. But as I speak to you, what has UK have done? What has UK have spoken to Nigeria? This thing you people are doing is not good, because they are making from this country, and they know that the only person that is an obstacle for them to stop them not to eat from this country where they eat is Nnamdi Kanu. And that's why they keep mute. They keep mute. They don't want to talk. They don't, because they want to keep making Nigeria. They want to keep making Nigeria. There's no talk. Have you seen what is happening right now? Whereby many people now, you buy visa to UK, you pay. You can pay as 3 times. They deny you. Many Nigerians, doctors who are doing well, they are selling their property and running to UK to go and do it in UK. If Nigeria is okay, do you know that this British will have been begging to come to Nigeria the way we were blessed with mineral resources? But these people have sold in the future, and they try. That's why that is the reason they try to maneuver everything so that reverse will be the case. It is Nigeria now that is now begging them to go to their country instead of them begging us to come to our country. What natural resources did the UK have? What did they have? They are surviving from Africa, and that's why we like the step that Niger have took. Since Niger took this step and pursue all these British, pursue France out of their soil, are they not doing okay?